the LLVM environment in Flash, and strangely enough, I've been asked that question before too.
Do you have an answer?
I don't see any particular reason why that wouldn't work.
It's just beyond your limit of insanity.
Well, it's beyond how insane I've been so far, but one of the big scalability issue I did run into in trying to get PHP to run, I do have PHP running as well, is that it has so much built into it that the compiler, the ActionScript compiler, choked on the vast amount of ActionScript I was handling it. But the player itself, it's very robust. It's a pretty nice piece of software. Not inside, well, yes, actually. There is a mode where you don't use those new neat, fast memory opcodes. And in fact, you can target the shipping Flash 9 player that way. The performance is not nearly as good. It's, in a lot of cases, an order of magnitude or so worse than you saw here. You can play Quake, but only 320 by 200.
How big is the byte array?
The byte array? It's as big as you need it to be. It can grow. I mean, at some point, you'll run out of... The Flash player will refuse to grow it for you.
Are you 32-bit VM or
32-bit.
Any
The VM is 32 bits.
okay.
Could you compile Flash players to it and run it with them itself?
So I have been asked that as well. And not entirely in jest. The Flash player, obviously where the question, did I repeat the question already?
No, but you can't.
The question was, could you compile the Flash player and run it in the Flash player? And the virtual machine and the bytecode in Flash Player 9 is actually new, and there was an older variant of that. So there are actually two interpreters and JITs for two whole different bytecodes, essentially, in the Flash player. And there's been some interest in taking the old flavor, which is only used for old Swifts, and compile that using this technology and sort of download it on demand. So.